Hello, welcome to my English class. I am Aisha, I am your English teacher. Today we are going to learn some grammar topics. Are you ready to learn grammar? Yes. Shall we go? Today we are going to learn about defining and non-defining relative clauses. There is a girl, she sings beautifully. The girl who sings beautifully is my friend. My dears, read that sentence and look that figure. Girl who is singing. Yes, did everyone read and understand that figure? Then let me ask questions from what you understand. Let me look at that. First question. What new information did we add? Next, what word connects the two sentences? Who? Yes, good answers. Let me say my answers. So, now look at that part who sings beautifully. That is called a relative clauses. It gives more information about the girl, right? We already studied that in previous class about relative clause. Let us go once more about previous class session. Yes, what is clause? A clause is a group of words with a subject and a verb. Example, she sings. Who sings beautifully? What is relative clause? A relative clause gives more information about a noun in the sentence. It usually starts with a relative pronoun like who, which, that, whose, where, when. Now let's move on. New topic. Type of relative clause. There are two types. They are defining and non-defining clause. Move on. Defining relative clause. Defining relative clause gives essential information about something or someone. It helps to identify who or what is being talked. It comes just after the noun they describe. It was used no commas. Example, the boy who is wearing a blue cap is my brother. Let's move on. Next type of non-relative clauses. Non-relative clauses give extra information that is essential and can be left out without changing the sentence meaning. It is usually separated by commas. Example, my brother who lives in Delhi is an engineer. Now let's rewind this topic through a video. This shows the type of relative clauses with examples.
Clauses. Defining and non-defining. Defining relative clauses give information that is necessary in order to understand who or what is being referred to. Non-defining relative clauses give extra information that is not necessary in order to understand who or what is being referred to. Here are two sentences. One contains a defining clause, that is, one that provides essential information, and the other contains a non-defining clause, that is, one that provides extra information that is not essential. Can you tell which is which? This sentence contains a non-defining clause. The relative clause, who lives in China, is not necessary in order to understand who is being referred to. It simply provides extra information. Here is the main clause, and we can still understand the meaning if the non-defining relative clause is removed. Commas are used to separate a non-defining clause from the rest of the sentence. Parentheses can also be used. This sentence contains a defining clause. The relative clause, who still need to finish their test, provides information that is necessary to identify the noun, students. Without the relative clause, it would be unclear which students are being referred to. Here is the main clause of the sentence. Unlike with non-defining relative clauses, commas are not used to separate a defining relative clause from the rest of the sentence.
Someone ask you about type of relative clauses. Do the exercise well based on this, so do the activity. You understand well, so do the activity in the textbook page number 98 and 99. Read the passage and fill the table. I will give you an homework. Find out the defining and non-defining relative clauses after read the chapter Waiting for Rain, but only from 2 stanzas. Thank you.